Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? What's up, gang? How y'all doing? It's Tuesday. What's up, Dad? What's up, James? What's up, Trinax? What's up, Halab? Hello, Cactuses. What's up, Speedy? What's up, the Luther King? Hello, Angry Kid. Adam, hello. Vilgot, hello. DRM, hello. Lars, how's it going, man? QRTC, what's up? Dime? Okay. Is that how you pronounce that? My bad. Not this song, Game Chops. Let me post to my Discord. Everyone knows I'm live. Somewhere way up. Discord's mod only. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, I want to do a YouTube intro, but I don't want to do it to this song. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter that much. Dude. Like, I think this song's fine. It's just not the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why this is on this Game Chops playlist. Literally no hate. It's just no. It's not even Mario. It's Somewhere Over the Rainbow as covered by Button Masher off of Super Standards. But like, it has that classic style. What's up, Marker? What's up, JC? What's up, Mavie? What's up, Mathcore? Should I just rip the YouTube intro, y'all? I kind of want to wait for a better song. Wait, I had something I want to talk about. Oh yeah, I almost was, well, late for being early. I was almost late for being early for today's stream because I've been driving my car on empty. Shout out everybody who drives your car on empty. So I had to get gas this morning. But I went to the gas station I usually go to, and they had it so that you had to pay inside only, and I didn't want to have to deal with that. So I had to drive to a further gas station. I had like, I checked my range on my gas. I had less than 10 miles left. You're gonna do an extreme demon when you're done with all the other demon difficulties? Yeah. Are you going grocery shopping maybe? Nice. Yeah. That's basically how my story went. I procrastinated filling my gas for like the past forever. And I almost paid the consequences. I literally was like, if this gas station is far enough, I might stall out my car and then I'll actually be late for stream. Like, not even just late for being early. Like, straight up ping the Discord, be like, oh no. Oh wait, new song. All right, say hi to YouTube, y'all. I'll give you a 5-second input buffer. Oh, dude, I did the oopsie again on the short. I need to go public. Dude, I'm so bad at this. There's so many windows when you're a streamer. There's so many windows. How's this allowed? Everyone said hi? Yeah! I'm in the top 10 most liked medium demons in Geometry Dash. We're still on B, but our current best is 75%. I have beaten the really hard ball part. Now we have to beat the rest of the level. Can we do it today? Roll the clip. Do you think people will like me based off that intro, or do you think that they'll be like, this guy's a numbskull? Me will be over today? Haha. Ha ha ha. They don't like it? Something's wrong with them? What's up, X-Kerner? Also, what's up, Eliab? Did I miss anyone else who walked in? Nah. It's pretty exciting. W. Well, what do you say, chat? What do you say, chat? What do you say, chat? Say it. What do you say? Say what you say. Or else. Sorry, was that aggressive? Let's watch some clips. Let's jump right into it. Ew. Oh, there's stuff on my mic. Just fluff. Don't worry. Nothing different than that. Just fluff. Join the Discord. I think that only posts on the purple platform. That's fine. I usually don't watch streams, so watching a streamer make a YouTube clip live was pretty surreal. Don't worry, we get really surreal here. Just you wait. That's not the least, or that's not the most surreal thing that happens in the stream. Anyway, go to that link, join our Discord, become a member of our Discord, hop over to Teej Clips channel, etc. These are clips from the stream. Let's review them. All right, cool. That was a quick clicker clip. That was really quick, yo. Wait, what? I accidentally closed my window. All right, cool. That was a quick clicker clip. That was really quick, yo. Someone said skip. I actually think that's a clip. That's funny. I misspoke. Chat behavior, I'll kill you with hammers. Thanks, maybe. David. The gifter's name was David, but I said David. And that's funny. What's up, Ruby? I'm your daddy now? Kidding, just supporting small creators. If you want to be my daddy, if you do that, bro, signed, sealed, delivered. I need money, chat. Here, let's not say this in such minced words. I am unemployed. I love when I miss an input and I'm still fine. Wait, I don't think Evil the Dunsparce Frog has ever clipped before. Wait, okay. Dude, we got new blood in the clips channel. Wait. What a refreshing take on clips. Oh my god, dude. What's up, Fbraz Garsum? What's up, user Kiko? I love when I miss an input and I'm still fine. Dude, that's a great clip. Thank you, man. Ooh, we got another one from the new kid on the block. Oop. First try. Hey, W first try. Guess I needed a break. Okay. So Evil the Dunsparce Frog has kind of a common... Their favorite kind of clip is where streamer says one thing, screen does another. That's fair. It's a good motif. This is the day we'll beat B. On God. I agree. Who else agrees? I think we beat B today. I think we beat it. Okay, that's feeling better again. Dude, I never thought we'd get here. My ball is more consistent. I don't know, man. I think sometimes, and this is actually it is a bit of a read on chat. I think sometimes you guys are a little tenuous with your innuendo. I don't think that that's a raised eyebrow. I think that some of you might goon a little too much. Okay, that's feeling better again. Dude, I never thought we'd get here. My ball is more consistent. Yeah, I don't think we're quite there. But I do think general reminder that I think some of us need to just like breathe air, take deep breaths above all, and try and not let your... I know that there is a tendency to kind of let your interests and hobbies bleed into everything. I would caution against that. It's better when you say the ball is hard. That's funny. That's what I was trying to say. Come on, bro. Can I be on top? I think, I don't know. I feel like there's a time and place for everything, and like random cuts work, but I don't know. Did that work? Okay, someone said Lamau. Fine, I'll give it a clip. I'll give it a clip. That one felt on the edge for me. It is kind of funny how it's like, that sounds almost like the YouTube poop soundbite. Remember the like, what is it? Oh, I don't remember it. But the way that cuts out sounds very YouTube poopy. Can I be on top? You know, like the way like it cuts out at like the top of the thing. Come on, bro. Can I be on top? Yeah. It cut off too early. No, I like where it cuts off. That's funny. What's up, the Dark Lord? What's up, JJ Ori? And Len. Brother-in-law. Oh, no. I actually vaguely remember this. Okay, before we play this clip, everyone has to sign an oath to never judge me ever again. If you're in this chat right now, you can never judge me. I'll take your silence as a yes. I mean, you can't write this stuff, brother-in-law. You're my brother-in-law. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How's my sister? What's up, Foggy? Thoughts on that, chat? What's wrong with that? That is true. I did say I was really nice to my brother-in-law. I said, nice to meet you. How's my sister? That sounds like how I get when I'm angry. Okay, then I didn't need to qualify that. What's up, Eli? I've had a great day. How's everyone doing in chat? The problem is I'm a failure. And I'm never going to be good at this game no matter how hard I try. There's no point in even trying. I'm going to end stream, actually. See you guys. I'm kidding! I like baiting. I like the way some people like to rage bait. I like to, what's the word? Negative self-talk bait. I think it's important to remind people how ridiculous negative self-talk sounds, because I think a lot of times in life, it's easy to fall into these rough cyclical patterns in our own lives where we just are really mean to ourselves. And part of what I think is fun in being a streamer entertainer is a lot of the games I play and the arcs I go on are about overcoming the game as much as overcoming myself. So even when I have like a little bit of like self-defeatism in my brain, I like to share that as a deconstruction of sorts to hopefully intuitively make the chatter understand the innate absurdity and how much we all self-sabotage and beat ourselves up over things that truly don't matter that much. Those were the clips today. You know what that means, chat? Do y'all know what that freaking means, chat? It's time for the prediction. I'm going live on TikTok. Some of them tell me, like, what? Isn't there some kind of mythos? Like, oh yeah, don't stare into the Ark of the Covenant. I think for the streamer's equivalent of not staring into the Ark of the Covenant, or otherwise you're melt, is don't stare at TikTok chat. And yet all the same, here I go. Pause. Oh, sorry. I'll run the prediction while I'm doing this. This is my bad. Let's run the prediction, chat. Do we beat B today? Yesterday, 70% said yes, and I failed them. But I bet we beat it today. 75% is the best, chat. 75% is the best. I say no. That's fair. Why is my thing not loading? Come on, load for me. Load for me. Load for me. Come on, load for me. Come on and load for me, bro. What, you're not gonna load for me? What is happening? I don't like when stream has issues. What is going on? I'm live on TikTok, but it says that I'm not live on TikTok. What's that about? It doesn't feel like it? It doesn't feel like what? What doesn't feel like what doesn't have? TikTok, please! TikTok, please! Wait, what am I gonna do? I can't see my TikTok chat. Am I just going to have a better stream experience today since I can't see obvious trolls that just algorithmically get fed my stream for some reason? I guess. That sucks. Sorry, chat. I guess I'll try refreshing it after I warm up. All right, let's warm up the level, y'all. I really let y'all down today. I'm sorry. I say 20 minutes into the stream. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I sure hope that I beat some bees today. Late orb presses, let's get them. Oh, dude, I would not want to be a bee. Call it 2010 the way I wouldn't want to be a bee right now. Or wait, when was the height of, like, save the bees? Like, when all the bees were dying in the world? Sorry, some of you are too young to remember. What up, Lipton? How it going? Wait, literally, this warm-up's insane. Wait, I might actually be... Oh my god, wait. We're beating the level today. I remember the Bee movie. Was that 2010 or was it earlier? I feel like we forget about the Bee movie sometimes. I think it's easy to. It's easy to take things in this life for granted. Like the Bee movie with the bee guy that romances a giant, a human giantess. And I think we should remember that more. Because it's a good reminder that Hollywood producers can insert strange things into the movies they make. Oh, it was 2007? It's a different time. I don't know if it'll be the same for you, but if you want to get better at wave, practice wave heavy levels and also wave challenges. I've improved a lot in a few days from those. That's cool. Do you like soaps? You mean like the ones that people use to bathe? I was about to say what kind of soap I use, but then I realized that people in chat might get weird. So I'm actually not going to dox what soap I use. Sorry. It's just some of you really creep me out. In the nicest way possible. I'm not sure if the people who creep me out are here right now, but they might be lurking. I eat soap? Wait, what kind of soap should I eat? Does anyone have any recommendations? I'm an entry-level soap eater. Never done that yet. I'm pretty sure they're talking about soap operas. Oh, I love soap operas. Sorry, I don't know. Gun to my head, I couldn't name one soap opera. But gun to my feet. And I start kicking. Soft soap? TeejVeen? Aloe vera? I went through a TeijVeen phase. Or is it TeijVeen or... When I first saw TeijVeen, I called it Tresemme, which I think's better. I think there's a little more joy to it. The Tej movie. Do you think I should romance a giantess? That's what they're called, right? Like a human or a woman giant is a giantess, right? I don't know, man. I'm just thinking about stuff. I use men's 3-in-1 from Walmart. I mean, that's just economical, you know? Things are so expensive these days. You gotta cut corners where you feel comfortable cutting corners. I feel like the whole brigade against how men use like 3-in-1 things has probably died down. But there was a height of culture when people were like, what the heck, bro? Get different products. I use different products. I have a body wash, a shampoo, and a conditioner. I wash my hair every other day because, and I've talked about this before on stream. I've gone through phases where, yes, I've done the thing where like I never wash my hair. For me, I have very thick, greasy hair. So if I don't wash it, and trust me, chat, like I know some people are very evangelical about this. I've gone through phases where like, even like I've done the extreme version where it's like, wait a whole month and then your scalp will produce less oil. That doesn't work for me. I have an oily scalp irregardless. So I'm one of those people, I need to wash my hair basically every other day. Sometimes, but basically 2 to 3 days. And this is knowledge that you all were deeply curious about. Thanks, A-Blocks. Yeah, y'all never give up. Oh, I missed the non-binary giant joke. Giant X is cool. Nice alley-oop. You should try photosynthesis. That's what I did. Whenever I end stream, I do photosynthesis. My hair is 1/2 inch, so I don't have to condition it. Yeah, my hair is a little more than 1/2 inch. It's like at least 2. This wave part needs to get out of my freaking face. I don't like it. Not because it's bad, but because I'm bad. Are the sun rays yummy? Yeah, I mean, in general, I know like the joke is that I'm Treej, but I do think that in general, people need more sunlight than they get. Like, the sun has started coming out where I live, and the difference is night and day. Like, I go out on my deck and I just kind of like soak up the sun, even though it's still winter. Like, dude, it makes you feel so good. Vitamin D deficiency really is like humanity's greatest nemesis. I should probably go for like 2 wave clears in a row now. It's a bit negligent not to. Like, the ball isn't even my biggest choke point anymore. My biggest choke point is the wave. But choking on the ball would be pretty annoying at this point. Because I feel like I have it. TTG? Wait, what's TTGGG? I work in a warehouse and the change in mood when I go out in the sun for my break's crazy. Like, it instantly makes me more energetic and happy. That's what I'm saying, Get Trek Gaming. It's so nice. I don't know, when I was a kid, I never, like, I don't know. I'm a sensitive... This might surprise some people. I'm a sensitive guy. So when I was a kid, being outside was just overstimulating. Like, the adults in my life always said that when I was a kid, I always squinted at sunlight. So I was basically destined to be a basement dweller gamer, like I am. But in my adulthood, I've appreciated outside more. Like, I like just looking at trees. I like looking at nature, and the way that soothes my cerebellum. I don't know if it's that or something else. It feels really good. That's why I want to share it with others, because I feel like a lot of people are so chronically online, and like the whole joke of touching grass is such a thing, but genuinely I think it's good for you. Like our monkey brains just like being in nature. Like it makes us feel grounded and soothed. Who knows how to bathe? I do. I've been over this before on stream. I just can't co-sign the people who are just like, you actually don't have to bathe that much. I think it's a self-report. And if that's what, if there are people here who don't bathe, please bathe regularly. I'm not judging you, but hygiene is important. One, for your own health. Two, just for like not being a nuisance to the people around you. I know some people are going to take that the wrong way, but I think it's important. I think it's a little too normalized in some online communities. I love bathing with soap. I'm saying. Let me watch the stream outside then. I mean, if you have a laptop or a phone, you can. That actually sounds like a great vibe. The frickin' TeejVeen stream on a beach? I'm not on the beach, but you are. Although I could be on the beach one day. Oh! I dropped that input. Actually, I'm gonna warm up my... Wait. I have to go live in 10 minutes, chat. Can you remind me? Thank you. Yeah, the beach is looking great right now. Yeah, I love the beach. TeejRL stream when? It's definitely gonna have to be when we're no longer playing Geometry Dash every single stream. But I would love to IRL stream. It's just, it doesn't make sense right now. But I would love to IRL stream. I think some of y'all would love to see some IRL content too. I would love to make it. I mean, me and Quinn have even been talking, like, on top of later this year when we get the BOGO Boys podcast going, like, we do want to have, like, our own studio and stuff where we do, like, cool stuff. But it's in the cards and in the plan. It's just, it's going to take us time to get there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me and Quinn are both... We're on the rise, man. We're trying to make this thing work the best we can, and we want to make cool stuff, you know? So I'm excited. We'll do it. It's slated. I don't know when it's going to make sense, but trust me, it's something I have always wanted to do and plan to do. You should do a stream where Quinn and Austin drop you in the middle of the forest without anything but a camera, and you need to find your way out while someone in a Slender Man costume is chasing you. Yeah, but that won't work because I'm Slender Man. And why would fear itself? You understand? Will the first IRL stream be the asparagus stream? I actually would love to. Like, I know I joked about that one time. I'm glad that chatters took that to heart. I would actually love to do like a farming stream. I think that would be very wholesome. But instead of like using online, I've actually been thinking about this. I get like a gardening book and like I read the gardening book with and to chat. It's like, oh, it says that for asparagus, we need to do this. Doesn't that sound cute and wholesome? Instead of like chat GPT on my phone or something. I'm so scared now. Oh, sorry. It's wholesome. Nice. See, now this is the opposite of the Summer Over the Rainbow Game Chop song. I love this cover of September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Every time this plays, I get good vibes. My chat widget's broken. Oh yeah, maybe the Green Goblin. Yeah, I do see that. Thanks, by the way. Yeah, Green Goblin ran across the screen. Teej Green is real? I can't even deny it, man. I've tried to deny it. I just need to embrace it. Rewind the video back. Did you notice the gorilla? I didn't see the gorilla. Did you? TeejVeen at the Teej scene, sipping on some of that Teej lean. Sorry, I added extra words. It was kind of the same flow of, is it worth it? Let me work it. Let me worth it. Holy freestyle. Yeah, I spit hot fire from the lips. They call me Dragon, the way I drag on bits. What is happening right now? Where did that come from? Oh my God, did someone write that down? You can take that. I ghost wrote it for you. Lil Teej, I'm saying. A coffee. Sleeper agent rapper? Sometimes it just activates. Sometimes it just activates. I like it. I don't even need the music for this part anymore. Told you. It's in my human genome. All right. Can we get a run from ball to the end, folks? Dang it! All right, TJ, do your breathing exercises. Don't rage. I give you the power to beat B? Nice. Let's beat it then. No one wants to be defeated. Dude, this ball part's easier than a Sunday morning. I know I should practice this with the music. It's just I like the vibes of Game Chops more. I feel like when I have lo-fi beats while practicing, the stream feels right. There will probably come a time where I need to practice this with music, but I want to avoid that for as long as possible because I prefer the current vibe we have. Is that crazy? HHQ? What are we talking about right now? Yeah, that's what we're trying to get a ball to 100 run. If we can get that, we're basically there. Teej, I give you wave carried power. Let's hit it. Sorry, that was my fault. With great power comes great responsibility, and I completely just, what's the word? Made a complete fool of myself, that's what it is. Someone said H, so I said H because of my tism, echolalia. That's okay. What's up, Ron? How's it going? All right. Looks like we're passing the wave carried around. Let's get it. Well, looks like I need to be ball carried real quick. Oh, I need to hold there. My bad. You solved the Riemann hypothesis? I haven't heard about Riemann since Riemann sum when I took calculus. Any ball knowers in chat? That's for like derivatives and crap. Any tips for bloodbath? Just keep trying. If you try your best, you'll eventually get that 2%. Keep your head up. If you need context, I'm a bloodbath 2%er. Proud one. I always sucked at the sciences. I'm more of a language and arts girl. Yeah, me too. Well, I wasn't like, I was good at math until like they started introducing letters to that. That's crazy. Why did you do that? Math is numbers. Why are you doing all that extra stuff? Whereas with words, it makes sense for letters to be there. So like English and literature, I was great at that because I expected the letters to be there. And math, I was like, what are we doing? But again, I'm sensitive, so I like the way words sound together. That's why everyone's always called me soft. They say, TJ, you have such soft hands. You need to get some dirt and grit on those. You freaking weirdo. And I'd be like, well, why can't I have soft hands? It hurts to do anything. What's up, Vorlasek? How's it going? Oh, y'all love maths? Nice. The thing about math for me was like, I feel like, I don't know. Especially by the time I got to calculus in high school, I was just so overwhelmed and busy with all the other stuff I was doing. Like I was a theater kid, so that took up like all my life. And so I just like fell behind. And when you fall behind in calculus, everything is built off of like the last thing you learned. So literally I got to the point where all my homework assignments, I was just filling in the answers from the back of the textbook. And I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I need a completion grade for this homework right now. Who is we, bro? You love maths? No, people in the chat were just saying they liked math. Or maybe you're talking to someone else. I like that it feels like a puzzle, but here's the cool thing, chat. Everything in life feels like a puzzle. Sometimes you have to decide what you're gonna eat for the day. That feels like a puzzle. It's not a very fun one. That's why sometimes I put off eating, because it's not a fun puzzle that I like to solve, but don't do that. You should eat food. But sometimes my brain is just like, nothing really sounds good. It's probably like the dumbest puzzle there is, but it's still a puzzle. Oops. What's up, Madness? What's up, Vorlasek? I thought I already said hi to Vorlasek, but whatever. No! Sorry. I used to be a math addict. I guess you should count your blessings. Damn it, I stammered. Damn it. It's pretty funny, though. That would have been such a good joke if I didn't mess up the delivery. Sorry, no one in chat's saying anything. Do you understand the joke? I used to be a math addict, and then I say you should count your blessings. Maybe it's a little tenuous. Math isn't all about counting. I get it now? Thank God. I was like, I feel like that's a pretty obvious joke and no one reacted. So I have to assume some people got it and didn't think it was funny, but probably a lot of people just didn't get it. And some of you got it, didn't chat, and exhaled the slightest bit out of your nose. Like... Yeah, you think I'm not in your brain? I know what y'all do. It wasn't that funny? All right. Y'all have a good one. I had to wait just long enough to make people uncomfortable. Usually I do the bit too fast. I had to instill fear into some people. We may have lost some of you in that pause. It is what it is. I was scared. As well you should be. You can say a lot of things about me, chat. One thing you can't tell me is I'm not funny. You actually can't. I'm joking, but, you know. I'm a pretty funny guy. Funny looking. What the crap? I look forward to the day, and I don't know when it's gonna come. Like, and some days it's different. I look forward to the day where my chat appreciates my wit more than they appreciate telling me how to play the game I'm playing. Can I be so just like vulnerable right now? Like, I'm really excited for that future. I'm excited when my chat is just like, I say something witty, they say something witty, I say something witty, they say something wittier, and we're just kind of like constantly, it's a battle of wits. I'm looking forward to that. We're not there yet. We're there sometimes, but... Wait, did I beat it? Nice. Best ping pong game we'll ever play? That's what I'm saying, Zane. Like, I live for that. There's nothing worse than, like, saying something that you feel like has 10,000 potential conversation branches to it, and just no one responds. I'm getting used to it, though. I'm getting used to it. Oh, what's up, y'all? We just had a... Sorry. What's up, Nicholas? What's up, Ogrox? What's up, Ended? Sweet Life. Sorry if I missed anybody. I kind of want to get another. Am I crazy? Because I wasn't paying attention. I was busy talking. Why do most doors open forward and not sideways? Because that's how they're built. Was that the answer? Did I get it? Wait, I'm genuinely just confused. Okay, you're just saying stuff. That's fine. I answered this yesterday? What? What's up, Amp? I don't remember. That's crazy. What's up, J Keyholder? My greatest tip is to just be yourself. I think that's the most important tip there is. Oops. All right, I'm gonna practice this with the music now. Oh my God. I don't know, man. But I accidentally double clicked, I guess. I don't like this level. And that's all I have to say. There's nothing else for me to say. I just don't like the level. How could you not like this level? I don't. I just don't. I don't really have a good reason. He's all right, not super good. That's fair. How long have you been on this level so far? I think this is day 4. Oh, wait, I can check this now. Dude, why is this not working? Oh, it says unable to connect. What's that about? Hold on. I gotta fix something, chat. Huh. Apparently TikTok's having problems today. I'm not able to connect to live. I think it's just down. See? So no TikTok today. Look at that down detector. Well, I tried my best. A lot of 5-5 references today. Crap. Wait, was that from Ball? No, that was from Wave. Damn it. It was a clean run, though. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is the hardest run of a level I've ever had to do. I can't believe this is isn't a new hardest. B and Skeletal are like the same difficulty. Not according to the Demon Ladder. B's supposed to be easier, but I guess it's all subjective at the end of the day, right? Oh my god, finally a ball and wave clear. What happened to the TikTok live? TikTok's having issues, Yahubi. Were you able to see it? Or are you hopping over here saying that like it's never been like TikTok's I can't go live on TikTok today for some reason. I think TikTok's down. Was it ever live at all? It was live? It was saying unable to connect. What? Dude, I hate having to debug stream issues during stream. It's my least favorite thing. Okay. It says it's streaming now. I guess it was just down. Okay, I think the TikTok stream's fixed. My bad. I don't know why that was happening, but... I can't... It doesn't let me watch my TikTok stream, though. That's what's so confusing.
No, I won the lottery.
Stop showing us your...
Dude, I'm so confused. It says I'm streaming it now. I don't know where it is. It says it was live for 10. No, it's like not even working today, man. I don't know what's going on. This is so annoying, bro. Okay, no TikTok stream. Stop talking about it. It's just not working. It's not working. I'm gonna stop trying to stream to TikTok, like I said before. Dude, I hate technical difficulties when streaming. It's literally so tilting. Oh, we're gonna take an ad break anyway. Thank freaking God. Everything's just kind of broken today, man. Are you a savory or sweet breakfast person, Teej? Probably more of a savory. What's up, Bello Ahmed? How's it going? What would you say is the best part of B? I do like the ball part. The ball part's fun. It's just tough. But I do think it's my favorite part. Ad's over. I don't really have any tips for B. Just keep working on it. Should work out fine just with any level. I just kind of play the game and figure it out. I feel like you could beat B today. That is the hope. I think we can too, but we'll see how it goes. What's the hardest medium out of the 10 you're doing? I think it's Hell. I think it's going to be the last one on the list. I think Nintendo's second hardest according to the Demon Ladder, but it could really be either of those. That makes sense. I think for me, extra long is definitely a difficulty boost. Oops. Is what it is. Ah! B wants me to frickin' beat it, bro. And by beat it, I don't mean like beat the level. I mean like it wants me to hit the bricks. I literally feel it. I do think the robot's deceptively hard, Amp. I don't know, man. Something about this level is just like... I don't really like it, and it's annoying. That's all I really have to say. This level has a bunch of timings that don't seem natural or intuitive. Yeah. Like, I would be fine. Like, some levels have, like, maybe one section that's like that. This whole thing, this whole level just feels so weird. Just not my kind of gameplay, I guess. How old's this level again? Or isn't this like top 3 or something of like the most liked? I feel like it's pretty high. Five years? Like it's 5 years old? Oh, it's actually pretty recent then. I don't know, man. I'm probably just bad at the game. This is one of the first high quality levels. I honestly don't think Go is even till after the robot. Can I be completely honest? I don't know if Go is until after like the transition between robot into ball. Is that crazy to say? Like the whole back half of this level is so backloaded. It's like, you know, I feel like we're just deluding ourselves otherwise. Go should be at ball. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, and that's what's frustrating about this level, chat. It feels like this level doesn't even start until the ball part. That's why my ADHD impatience is really just getting the better of me on this one. What do you think is the hardest Rob top level? Deadlocked. Ha! It's kind of cold in here too, so my hands kind of
tight.
Or no, what's the word? Stiff. I'm looking forward to it warming up. Playing with cold hands makes it so hard to click. Yeah, dude. Let me blow on my fingers really quick. Hold on. B pun? Wait, what was the B pun? Oh, polling rate? Wait, how is polling rate a B pun? Am I stupid? Oh, pollen. I see. Thank you, Amp. I did not catch that. Too many clicks. Can this be the run? I hope so, dude. Too low of a scoop. This level took the happiness out of me. Relatable content. There's the feel. Next title idea? Yeah, it's not bad. What's up, the one cat hee hee? Whoa. I just kind of felt messed up on that final part right before the robot. To be honest, I felt so off. How are you on this fun night? I'm well. How are you? Nice. Isn't it day for you in the US? Yeah. But if it's night for other people, that's fine. I don't judge. What's your best? It's 75%, dude. Yeah, man. We're a bit mind blocked on the robot part, but should be fine. We'll figure it out eventually. What comes after B? I think Lonely Travel. Too many presses. Are Demon Buff's about to go crazy? Yeah, dude. Says 1K watching on YouTube. Yeah, that's definitely botted. Someone's botting me right now. It's also on Twitch too. Yeah, someone's view botting us. That happens sometimes with GD. Yeah. Someone's view botting. I don't know why. I caught like a Connix VOD one time, and he was talking about how like, dude, everyone is getting view botted in GD right now. I think that was from months ago, but I think people still do it. I don't really know why. Yeah. Yeah. It's a common thing in GD, I think. I mean, it's common across all platforms. I mean, literally, I was watching a Ludwig stream last week, and he got view botted to like 100,000 views. People are just... It's still rampant these days. Even on YouTube. What's the purpose of viewbot? I don't know. I don't know why people do it. I think it's to troll, but I don't understand, like... I mean, we're talking about it right now. Maybe that's just the goal. The goal is for us to talk about something they did. I wish they weren't around on this planet anymore, though. Genuinely. Sometimes they're advertising. Oh, that makes sense. Doggy also got view botted to 100K a few months ago. Yeah. Prob's best to ignore. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of ignoring it, but then everyone in my chat was kind of getting excited, I think. So at some point, you kind of have to address it, right? Which sucks. Like, by nature, it's like... That's one of the most annoying things about streaming is... I try to ignore stuff, but then like my chat can't ignore it. And then once like everyone in my chat can't ignore it, it's like I kind of have to say something at that point, right? Yeah, see? But I do agree. I wish that like... I know Quinn can relate because he streams too. Like, I wish that I could just ignore stuff, but it just... Sometimes ignoring stuff works, but then there's that 25% of the time where it's like, but if chat can't ignore something, then it's like, then what do you do? 6 months, though, this is going to be a slow day on God King. To be honest, though, I thought it was legit. I mean, it doesn't seem that out of the realm of possibility to see me with 1,000 viewers, does it? Also, Quinn, let me know if you have issues with your TikTok stream today, because apparently my TikTok was completely messed up. Maybe they'll get, like, the stuff fixed by the time you go live today, but I straight up ended both of my vertical streams because something's messed up. Something's messed up today. I don't know why. I don't know if it's Restream or TikTok, but yeah. I'm just annoyed that all people in school say that you are a girl just because you have long hair. Oh, man. That sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that. It was working. I was going live to it. It was just like the way I first figured out that there was an issue was I went to TikTok and I tried to pull up my stream the way that you kind of showed me to like look at chat, and I wasn't able to do that. And then I don't know, someone in my chat said that they can't even follow me or something, but I don't know if that was engagement bait or what, because I honestly don't even know what in my chat is engagement bait and what's sincere anymore. I've kind of given up. But yeah, I don't know. And then I Google searched TikTok down detector, and it seems like there were some reported issues. So I don't know. Could be a me thing. If you don't have problems, I might look into maybe my stream key needs to be replaced or something. I don't really know. Rip TikTok? Yeah. Just a weird day, I guess. A weird week to be sure, but a weird day. Wait, is TikTok not Chinese anymore? Do they sell it? I actually didn't know that. Oh, they sold the US part. Oh, wait, maybe I did know that. I just forgot. That's right. Yo, Tej, I see you getting tired. Like, just if you want to try some attempts where you actually lock in. No, I keep getting harassed by parasocial viewers who get banned and they go on different accounts and they keep harassing me and they can't take the fucking hint to leave me alone. So honestly, I'm just kind of burnt out from streaming at this point, and I don't even know, like, I can't be nice to chatters because when I'm nice to chatters, some of them want to wear my skin and like message me on every single platform and like fucking viewbot me. Like, I genuinely don't know what to do at this point. I don't know who to be nice to and who to like set boundaries with. I literally feel completely powerless and I don't know what to do. Like that's where I'm at right now. Roger Waters type beat. Yeah, so at this point, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go live. I'll talk when I feel like talking, but I'm just done trying to make everybody feel welcome. I'm sorry. To anyone who's genuine and a kind person and is watching me because they like me, I'm sorry. I'll talk to you when it makes sense. But yeah, there is an epidemic online right now with people who watch streamers just trying to make everybody miserable. The streamer, the chat, everybody. I don't know what to do about it. Genuinely, I don't know what to do about it. I feel like I've tried everything. At this point, I'm just gonna shut up, play the game. I don't know. That's all you can do, right? I feel like I've been trying to control it for too long. At some point, like, you have to accept it. You have to accept that nobody's here because they think you're funny and cool. You have to accept just like, all right. This stream, just like anything else in our world, is a thing that's happening right now. Once I end stream, it will no longer be a thing that's happening. When I go live again, it'll be a thing that's happening. It's just the same as the sun rises, the same as the sun sets. It's just a thing. Play the Ludwig clip. I actually should. I wish I had the timestamp.
To be very clear, this timer is wow.
You hear
This
that?
timer is not real in the sense that if I pause,
I need to pull in tight. It's happening to every size streamer, not just me. It's happening to every size streamer. We're just getting burnt out by the epidemic of brain rot chatter.
This timer is not real in the sense that if I pause, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck, it's not being picked up. Let me pull it up on YouTube. I was watching Ludwig yesterday and I just fucking hard related, dude. He crashed out at chat and I was just like, dude, why does chat suck so much these days? Hold on. I'll pull it up. I can find it. I can find it. Yeah, Quinn, if you want to drop it on Google Drive, I'll try and find it.
So nice to you. I was so nice to you. Go, 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 go,
Yo, that's gonna be Slice. Thanks for the. Was that a resub?
I've arrived.
You've arrived. Yeah, thanks for the 3-month resub. Oh, I found it, I think. I found it, I think.
Free ice cream day and you're coming in trying to give me $10 for ice cream. Like, dude, any day that's fine. It's free ice cream. A 28. Yeah, I can.
Well, it was probably gets.
Yes.
See if you can go 20. Maybe it's because
I know it's not busy watching a video.
Though, so I need a
Look at the email we sent.
Version. That actually explains it perfectly. Yeah.
Meow. Judy Hobbs.
Testicles.
Loving the stream.
What the
I'm trying to find a clip. Quinn told me to find the clip. What the flip?
Fuck, that's annoying.
I can't even find it. Oh, I found it, I think.
Other Pokemon
No,
can bounce
you don't get fuck. And wake up on the end screen.
Yes, dude. That is the best clip to ever exist. There's an epidemic right now, chat, of people in streamers' chats having horrible, shitty behavior. I think it's probably because of like YouTube chat is mostly kids. This generation's cooked. It is happening to every level of streamer. My level of streamer, also big streamers like Ludwig who have been doing this for literally, he's been streaming for 7 years, and the quality of chat has diminished to such an extent, it even affects him. A guy at the top of his craft who has probably 10,000 hours doing this, and it's still affecting him.
It will be inaccurate. You know what I'm saying? The sense very clear then. It's
The context is he has a timer on screen, which I kind of do as well. Let me pause this. And he's trying to explain to chat that the timer on screen will be different than the in-game time in game. So there will be a discrepancy. He's saying this to help out the viewer and basically hold their hand and walk them down the street of, hey, just so you know, the timer on screen will be inaccurate to the game time. We're going to take the game time that is said when I beat the Ender Dragon for the actual realistic timer. So he's trying to help out the stream experience as well as the viewer experience.
It's a mod? Oh, fuck, that's annoying. Okay, so I just need to be very clear then that this timer is...
wait for wow.
This timer is not real in the sense that if I pause, it will be inaccurate. Do you know what I'm saying? It'll come down to the time that's on the end screen.
Hoodvig chudding out.
Scamwig? Okay, then I'm just not going to do a timer. I don't give a fuck. I'm just not going to put on a fucking timer. Eat shit and die,
lad,
dumb fuck.
loving the streams
Like, I'm
lately.
trying to help
Big
you,
love
you
from
fucking
Brazil.
idiot. Fuck, you're a dumbass. But no, it's a fucking scam. Fucking idiot. I'm not doing it then. I don't give a
Been
fuck.
watching since
I don't
you
give a
grew up
fuck.
in 2019.
I'm telling
Just
you,
wanted to
for
say
your
bring back
sake.
Monkey Ball
You don't get it now. You don't get it. GG, you don't get it.
Happy birthday, Tim. Fuck you, lad.
Fuck you. I'm literally doing it for your fucking sake, but you can't, for one fucking
Other
second, be
Pokemon
a
do
normal
things,
fucking
and
human.
I
You guys are
list
so
them as
fucking
I see
weird, bro.
fatty can
I
walk,
actually
they
swear
can
it
walk.
tilts me.
Other Pokemon
No,
can bounce
it
or have a
actually
really
fucking tilts
strong
me.
power.
No, you like got rage baited? No, dude, he's so right. People in chat don't know how to act normal. People are so fucking cooked in their brains. It's just like he's just trying to make a good stream experience. It's crazy, bro. Anyway, yeah, I shared that with Quinn last night because I saw it and I felt fucking vindicated as a streamer because every time I see a big streamer also impacted by how shitty chat behavior is these days, it makes me feel better about myself. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that bad if literally someone who has built their fucking stream empire already is also crashing out. You know, it's so annoying. People are so fucking annoying. Ah, you gotta make this your sub alert, the whole clip. Yeah, dude. I don't know, but seeing that, I was like, geez, my crash outs on stream suddenly don't seem so bad. Maybe I should yell at chat harder. Thoughts? Viewbotting stopped? Great, I don't care. I didn't care when it started, and I didn't care when it stops. Like, I just don't want to give attention to stuff that annoys me anymore. Have you seen Mooga Million? Nah. There's a damn good reason big streamers like Jinxie don't read YouTube chat. That's fair. I mean, it's inconclusive from the clip if it was YouTube chat, but yeah, I mean... Unfortunately, I think at the size... When you're a growing streamer, you kind of don't have that luxury. Like, I was trying the thing where I didn't read the other chats, but I genuinely think that if you don't read the other chats when you're a small streamer trying to grow, it affects your growth. Whereas if you're Jinxie, yeah, you have the luxury of getting to choose which chats you read. But I have to think there's a reason that bigger streamers like Ludwig and others have chosen to integrate every platform's chat, because clearly like there has to be some reason to make those chatters feel included. Maybe it is just because they're vocally annoying about not being read. I don't know. But there's been a lot more of a push to include YouTube chat on screen. I don't know why, but it's a phenomenon right now. I don't know why. So clearly there's some kind of pressure or there's some sort of industry reason. Maybe it improves engagement, viewers, who knows? But the net negative is streamers' mental health is suffering because of how insufferable chatters can be. But I'll be honest, it's across all platforms. I don't think it's just YouTube chat. Because even when I got rid of my YouTube chat, like there were still people hopping into my Twitch, like trolling. Zeronian streams are also so calm. I mean, the other thing is like by the time you're a mid-sized to larger streamer, you're probably I don't know. I think the only issue is in people who multi-stream who are trying to grow. I think when you're not multi-streaming and you're not trying to grow, you just attract less, like your discoverability funnel is less refined, right? You're attracting less new viewers who don't know anything. If you're purely like a Twitch first streamer, only streaming to Twitch, which a lot of big streamers are still this way, you're probably fine because your community is established and you aren't like mixing in a lot of new random brain rot folks. But those of us who are small creators who are trying to grow right now don't have that luxury. Yeah, and on top of that, some streamers' Twitch audiences are just insufferable to begin with, but... I'll start streaming when I get a new mic. Godspeed. I wouldn't recommend it. And not for the reasons that I have in the past. Like, straight up now, I think it's bad for your mental health to go live. There are just miserable people out there in the world that want to drag you down with them by any means necessary. It's insane. I don't know. Part of me thinks I wonder if it's just like 5 or 10 kids who just run like a bunch of different accounts. Like maybe they run a whole ring in their school of just like, okay, you troll this streamer's chat and I'll troll this streamer's chat. And they just do that at sleepovers now instead of like something fun. Maybe it's just that. Maybe it's not even an epidemic. Maybe it's just like a very select group of shitheads. That's honestly more likely, to be honest. Like, I was already thinking about this yesterday when I was watching Ludwig's stream, because that was his biggest crash out, but it was also like he had free TTS. You have to think that there's some Discord group of just like depressed people, just like, yo, Ludwig has free TTS right now. We gotta hop into this right now. We gotta hop into this right now. Like, they really have alerts, just like degenerate fucking losers. Just the actual scum of the earth. Nah, I would never do that. Is that a self-report? Yeah, I mean, we all get that they do it for attention, but like, here's I was even thinking about this morning, chat. Like, the thing that annoys me isn't even the act itself. Like, yes, they're annoying. What annoys me and what I think annoys most streamers, like, we don't care about the quality of the words they're saying. Like, you can say whatever you want to me. You can call me ugly. You can say, like, I look like more like a woman than a man. Whatever. Like, that's, one, transphobic, but whatever. Like, you can say whatever the fuck you want to me. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that a stream is a sacred place for the streamer. A streamer cares about their stream vibe and their chat and the culture and vibe that they cultivate. When you come in and you say whatever the fuck, it's like walking into a fucking McDonald's, shitting in your hand and wiping it all over the wall. And in real life, if you did that in McDonald's, people would tackle you and smash your face in the ground. We can't do that online. Online, there are no actual repercussions for you. But in real life, we could freaking do so much to you. We could just put you into place, but we can't do that online. The most we can do is ban you, and then you just ban evade and make another account. There's not a good answer for it. And that's why they keep winning. Like, I wish that we could identify all the people doing this and like when they do it, immediately like a face cam appears and they're broadcasted to everybody. Like they want the attention. They're in like Ludwig's chat. He has 20,000 people viewing him. When you do that, immediately your face is on display. You're on the screen and you can't turn it off. For the rest of your life, you're there and we all get to point at you and laugh at you. That should be, it would have to be like a magic trick, but that's what should happen. And they're just like, oh no, I'm being perceived now. I wanted the attention, but now I'm being perceived. Good. I hope you boil in hot lava. How old are you, TJ? I'm 30. I'm Unk. If I had to rate this chat out of 10, what would I rate it? The chat right now, 10 out of 10. I'm digging everybody's vibes right now. I'm saying this shit and everybody's just like, you so right, King. Sometimes when I'm crashing out, there are people in chat like, oh, dude, y'all, I came up and I'm not going to share it. I'm just going to say it. I came up with the perfect way to take care of fucking rage-baiting trolls in my chat now. I came up with the perfect way. And guess what? I see what the fuck you all are doing. Every time I come up with a new strategy to deal with you guys, I announce it on stream and then you burrow around it. I'm not announcing it this time. Just know I figured it the fuck out. I know exactly what to do. I see what the fuck you all are doing when I'm streaming and I figured it out. I know exactly how to fucking deal with you. GG. And you'll never know. I know some of you are sitting there in the shadows right now waiting for the time to pipe up. You'll never know. But I have it fucking solved. That's how I'm playing myself for a long time, chat. I realize that whenever I share how I'm feeling with my community and what I'm going through and like how I'm going to rectify it and how I'm going to work around it, immediately the trolls are sitting there and they're just like, oh, cool. Okay, so I just need to go around what he just said. Get fucked, losers. Look, 20 at the max. Nice, bro. Thanks, dude. I got it figured out. I got it figured out, dude. They ain't never getting me again. And it's such a simple thing, too. It's so simple. It's so simple. I literally found the solution. That's why I believe that streamers should always put a random 10 to 100 second delay on their streams. Yeah, the problem is that ruins the chat experience because the thing that makes like a streamer's chat experience good is low latency, right? Like with the delay, streamers can't respond to messages that fast. It probably matters less for like big streamers because they just kind of pick messages at random anyway. But certainly for a small streamer like me, where the chat's moving slow enough that everybody can read every single message, like, you have to agree it would be kind of cringe if I was reading a message from like 10 minutes ago, you know what I'm saying? Versus right now. Yeah, exactly, Quinn. Which, to be fair, chat, I messaged this to Quinn this morning. Like, when that shit happened to Ludwig yesterday, after the segment, he was like, honestly, I prefer, I think... my opinion of chat is permanently changed. I have like 10 points towards being a YouTuber more than being a streamer. And Quinn can relate to this. I've said this from the beginning. I've said that I preferred streaming to being a YouTuber basically from day one. Like if I could do anything for the rest of my life, it would be streaming over YouTube. Recently, I've been changing my opinion. I think if I can get my YouTube up and running, I think I'm going to prioritize that. It just makes more sense for longevity in terms of mental health and like well-being. I've actually completely flipped on that. I love entertaining. I love streaming. I love performing. I love hanging out with people who are cool. I fucking hate babysitting the insufferable pieces of shit who just rage bait. I fucking hate it. It's not worth it. Woo! Anyway. It is a symptom of getting bigger, Zolocopter. It is just a symptom of growing as well, but... You eating breakfast before you stream? I eat a protein bar. I don't know, man. It's just, it is annoying. Yeah. Every single day, you just boot it up, and the enjoyment of your stream relies solely on whether or not a bunch of assholes are going to come into McDonald's today and shit everywhere. It's so frustrating. It feels so random. And I don't get paid enough. If I got paid enough, I would not bitch about it. But I don't get paid enough for this shit. I can't pay my fucking bills. I am not Ludwig. If you want to rage bait me, pay me $5,000. You can rage bait me as much as you fucking want. But for the love of God, fucking give me money. Damn, I'm sorry for you. Huh, it's all right, man. I don't like the idea of being bought. That isn't a shift, Sky. I'm saying, like, I don't want someone to promote themselves. But I said that literally yesterday after David dropped all those subs. He was like, I guess I'm your daddy now. I'm like, sure. If that pays my bills, sub. I'm not gonna use, like, I'm not gonna say people pay to win so I can promote your shit. But if people are going to pay me so I can pay my fucking bills, send it. Yes. I don't even make minimum wage right now. It's crazy how entitled viewers are. It's crazy. Everyone just has a direct neural link to my fucking brain every single day and they get it for free. Does that not seem unfair? I am a person. Real person with thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Yeah, but this, dude, people are just cooked. They can't comprehend that. They physically, mentally, spiritually cannot comprehend it. I might as well be a freaking cartoon character to these people. Like, what happens when you can frickin', when you can say something and Bugs Bunny gets pissed off? Of course you're going to do that. Does it make you a sociopath? Yes. Streamers aren't Bugs Bunny, bro. This isn't an interactive experience where it's like, oh, I can tell Bugs Bunny that he looks like a fucking moron right now, and then he reacts. TJ, are you unemployed? Sorry if it's rude. I'm just gonna start reading chat messages that are like, and I'm just going to let my chat infer the like the response. I'm going to stop responding. I'm going to read these out loud. And I'll just let chat decide how they want to respond to it. Teej, you got this, man. I hope you the best. Thanks, man. I actually feel pretty great right now. I'm glad that chat is on my side. Because that's what's frustrating. This shit keeps happening, man. And good people in my chat all witness it. And they're just like, this is annoying. I wish we could just be hanging out right now. But instead, this fucking moron is taking over chat. Time to beat the level. Oh, hope you beat this today and chat doesn't rage bait you. I actually think I'm impervious to rage bait now. I think after the rant I've just gone on, I think I'm actually impervious. Genuinely. For the first time in my life, I think I'm going to be okay. Genuinely. Work on a damn vaccine? Yeah, dude, it's called self-respect. Been working on getting some of that for myself my whole life. Hard to come by these days. Recommend it, chat. Ah! Self-respect feel good and look good on me, chat. Enjoying B? Love it, Mick Braga. The song is pretty good. I just keep getting baited into explaining things. That is literally my freaking Achilles heel. People just call something out and then I'm like, oh no, I'm afraid of the optics of this right now. Let me explain myself. Nah, you deserve the blade. Your head's been chopped off. Welcome to Die. Oh, dude, I feel so good right now. I literally feel euphoric. This stream has been cathartic. Oh. Not gonna lie, ignoring things is way harder than it seems. Yeah, and it's easy, like, it's the same advice that people give when it's like when people who have never experienced depression tell a depressed person, yo, just get over it. Telling someone to ignore something that bothers them is horrid advice. And it's so privileged. It's like the least graceful thing. It's like, you're basically self-reporting, hey, I am incapable of empathy. I am unable to be empathetic to someone who is experiencing something that I'm not currently experiencing. Hello, I'm a dumbass. Nice to meet me. Yeah, just go for a walk, get some exercise. What's the big deal? Oh, you're bothered by something that you've been thinking about a lot? Just stop thinking about it. And then simultaneously reinforcing the shame, because in that advice, you're just breeding more shame of like, oh, it's your fault because you choose to think about that. It's your fault because you're bothered by this. It's not that deep. Yeah, exactly. God, some people just suck, bro. I didn't realize this until I started streaming. Some of you out there are just rotten to the core, and you don't deserve salvation. You deserve to be left behind. The rest of us deserve to leave you behind. You're gone. You're in the dust. You don't deserve a modicum of decency because you can't extend a modicum of human decency. You can't even freaking smile to someone as you pass by them. You're GG'd, bro. You're GG'd. The world would be too good otherwise. Yeah, I do think about that all the time. I'm just thinking of like all the lovely people that we've lost like way before their time. And instead of having them, we get these people that are worse than mosquitoes. We get these people who are just like just a complete waste of space and oxygen. They just tear down other people. Like they're worse than like their existence isn't even like useless. It's like worse than useless. We get them instead of the people who like, who only the good die young type beat. Those are the people that we lose, and we get shitty shit for brains, brain rot. I'm gonna rage bait streamers all day with my thumb up my ass. Like, what is life? That's what we get? When's your B-Day? February 9th. We just had it. I don't know. I'm preaching to the choir here. My own naivety is just trying to understand how people can be shitty, but that's the fruitless endeavor. You can't. They just are. Some people just are, and there's no saving them. They don't want to be saved. There's no saving someone who doesn't want to be saved. They just want to watch the world burn. That's why it's such a popular quote. Some people just want to watch the world burn. People don't just say that. It's genuinely true. Some people just are wicked. Whenever you do something tertiarily kind of bad, like you cancel on plans with a friend and you're just like, oh no, am I a bad person? No. Because bad people don't even have friends. On that note, quick 3-minute ad break. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go piss. Appreciate you, chat. Papa. Oh, the music sounds so nice, bro. Welcome back. Glad to be back. Ah. I feel at ease, chat. Ah. Your hair looks beautiful today, man. Thanks, dude. You waited until I came back to type a chat message? You're a fucking loser. Good luck with life. You got to figure some stuff out. Can you wish me happy birthday, Teej? Please, no one remembered today. Happy birthday, user Kiko. I think he knows that already. Yeah, I just got to start calling a spade a spade. Because when I ignore that shit, it just gives them the power. Also, I think that these platforms for streaming need to figure out a way to interlock accounts because the whole ban evasion epidemic is also insane. Like the fact that people can just hop onto a different account is insane. Like people should just get blanket IP banned from people's chats. Am I crazy for saying that? Like when you ban someone from your chat, they should be IP banned across platforms. We need to work towards that. Someone needs to figure that out. It's actually insane. That's part of the problem. Part of the problem is it's so easy to evade a ban. But I'm done, bro. People who need to feel some shame, I'm gonna give them the shame. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm gonna give them the shame. They need to experience it. Because some people just experience none. It's insane. Like, why do I need to be the nice guy? When someone's a piece of shit, like, genuinely, chat, I'm sure people can relate to this. How many times in your life has someone been a piece of shit to you, and you're expected to pick up the frickin' emotional baggage and be the bigger person? Fuck that. That's so stupid. Why does the world work that way? It's genuinely so unfair. What was your first medium demon? Skeletal Shenanigans. That's my current artist too. How many days do you think all medium demons will take? I wish I knew, dude. I was kind of taking it day by day. I do wish I knew, though. Thoughts, chat? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, ender, ended. Like, yeah, it's annoying. I've talked about this on stream before. My AP government teacher in high school, someone was like, if you could teach everyone here one lesson, what would it be? Like, not government related. And he said, I wish that I could teach everybody that when someone's mean to you or rude to you, it's not your fault. It's usually because of something that's happened to them. But I would take that a step further. I think it's fucking annoying that some people, they take like a mom or a dad, they have like a shitty job and their job treats them shitty and it gives them just like a free pass to be shitty to their kids. Sorry, this was something before we get by it. If you're the kind of person who rage baits in streamers' chats or the kind of person who just generally trolls online, I know I don't have to say this because you're already not going to be able to find a mate because you're such an unlikable piece of shit, human garbage, but please never reproduce. You're a waste. We don't need more like you, and also, in all likelihood, you're just going to abuse your children. So let's end the cycle of how horrible you are with you. Thank you. I need to say that in case you ever find another person who's just as miserable and wicked as you are, and you guys do the unthinkable and reproduce together. Jesus Christ. That's the one thing worse. Bro doesn't hold back. I've been holding back too long. I can't do it anymore. That's the thing, teenage girls like those guys. I think that's a little misogynistic of you to say. Avoid every level made by Jonathan GD. Is that... Did he make 9 Circles or Future Funk? Future Funk? I'm pretty sure that's on the Hard Demons list, bro. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound that way. No, it's okay. I mean, it's a normalized thing, right? I don't blame you for it because it's a common sentiment. I think that's held in our culture. It's just like, oh man, some young girls just, they don't know a good guy from a bad guy, you know? But I do think that that's pretty misogynistic. That's my opinion. How's it going from 0 so far? I've not been focusing on the level, dude. I need to focus on it more. Yeah, Ron, I mean, that's what these rage baiters remind me of. Like, it does feel like... I remember when I was in school and people would just like, they would bully the weird kid. And I don't just like, I don't know if this still happens. Like there would be like a group of popular guys at my school who would just bully like this special needs kid. And I was just like, that should have been my earliest secret or like my earliest inclination into like, oh, people are genuinely horrible, awful people. They're genuinely horrible. That definitely still happens. Yeah, like that's sick. Like what? Like what is the point? What is the point in bullying someone who can't even defend themselves? I don't get it. You're disgusting. And worse than disgusting, you're a coward. Actually, not worse than disgusting. In addition to being disgusting and repulsive and just overall repugnant, you're a coward. They do it because it makes them feel powerful. I don't get it, man. Like there's so much more to this life than just feeling power over someone else. Like dancing in the moonlight to your favorite song while with your favorite people. Hearing a song you've never heard before that resonates with you. Watching a movie and crying because you're moved by it. Like what the fuck? Going to an art museum and not really even being into sculpting like that, but you see a piece of sculpture that someone made thousands of years ago. several hundreds of human lifetimes ago and it resonates with you. Like, what the fuck are these people doing? Open your heart. A friend reaches out that you haven't heard from in a while and they're just like, hey, I hope you're doing well. Like, what the fuck? That's what life's about. That's the shit that makes you feel alive. That's the shit that helps you keep going. When you're living in the in-between and you don't get shit like that. You know when a day is just like inexplicably really nice and like the birds are tweeting and just like the breeze hits you and it goes through your hair in the right way? Like, the fuck? Do these people just not have days like that? It's just, they never feel that? They've never experienced that even once? Life's simple joys and pleasures? Or is that not enough? Sorry. I want to clip that for a Midwest emo song. That's funny. +2. I don't know, man. My modus operandi my whole life is just like, I want to get along with people. Good people. To hell with the shitty people. I want to get along with the people who deserve to be gotten along with. And there are great people out there. I want to be clear about that. There are great people out there. I just wish the fucking annoying ones could fuck off and live in their own little, like, fucking city. Could they live in Assholeville instead of, like, Among Us? Among Us. Cube, don't lie. All right, I gotta practice the end part again. We're like so far past that freaking muscle memory, bro. I derailed the stream so much. I'm sorry. I gotta focus up on the level again. It was a good run. Yeah. Just gotta lock back into this muscle memory really quick. Appreciate y'all, chat. Thanks for all the good discourse today. It's really helped me feel sane. Dealing with annoying people online is really frustrating, but I appreciate everyone here who's been so nice today. And I'm sorry that y'all also have to deal with annoying people online and in your lives. It's really frustrating. But that ain't gonna change anytime soon. Same as it ever was. There we go. Wait, what was that one for? 80,000 attempts? Oh, God. Crap. Nice. Dude. This level is my nightmare, bro. I don't know what to do. I influenced you to pick the level back up? Cheers, brother. I never give up. That's one thing about me. You can be just like me. Oh, crap. Just keep grinding to completion. You don't want to extend this another day. I have no control over that, man. But you're one of the thoughts in my head. I don't want to extend this another day. You're 100% correct. But I can't put that undue pressure on myself. I can put my best foot forward, but at the end of the day, like, if my metric for being happy today is, if I don't beat this today, I'm going to be pissed off, I'm going to be pissed off. 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? Oh! So close. I'm refining that timing there. Oops. Crap, bro. This is just practice, chat. This is just practice. For anyone who's not been paying attention, I'm just practicing. Let's send it. Thanks for the support, y'all. Dude, it was the same fucking float press I did on the last run. I never do that in practice. No matter what happens, don't do jumps. Yeah. I can feel at this phase of the game, I definitely understand the inclination that a player would have to jump, because I feel that. Like, there's something in me that just wants to jump to 9 circles in Future Funk right now. And I just know, like, that that is not the solution. But believe, I understand. I understand why people only play, like, 2 medium demons, then jump. Like, I get it. I get it now. I did not before. I get it. There's something in my brain that's just telling me to do that, even though I know it doesn't make sense. It's crazy. Oh my god, bro. This level is poopy. Uh-oh. W level, in my opinion. That's fair. I'm just frustrated with it. The poopy so straight face was so funny. Ha! Beelzebub. Oops. My hand hurts. Oh, I saw that Doggy finished his, I think he was streaming every day in February. He's gonna take a break now. That was pretty PogChamp epic, no? Yo, thanks, you here. Yeah, he deserves a break after streaming every day in February, bro. I actually can't even comprehend that. I need my 2-day weekend. Well, to be fair, I don't think he's like making content outside of streaming. So, I mean, that's the biggest reason I need a 2-day weekend, but you know. Dude. What are the lore implications of this little bee sitting in this embryo at the beginning of the level? Thoughts? We haven't talked about it. We should. Yo, 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 little embryo. I'm tired. The lore implications of the level are maybe like you break into a beehive and bees try to kill you. I was kind of getting that too. That's fair. In the night, I hear him talk, the coldest stories ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? Nice vocals, thanks. This game really tires you, huh? Doesn't it tire everybody? I thought that was the thing. Like most bigger Geometry Dash streamers, I've seen they average like 2 to 2.5 hour streams, which I think is because the levels they play are more intense than mine. But I do think it's kind of a miracle of sheer power of will that I can stream for 3 to 4 hours usually, when most of the other Geometry Dash streamers I've observed usually average 2 to 3 hours. I'm not saying that in like a I'm doing it the right way. I'm saying that in the why the hell am I streaming so long kind of way. If the people who have played this game for a long time don't play the game now on stream. Like, I think they're smarter than I am about this. You're built different? I think I'm a little stupid. I think they're just better at understanding the diminishing returns of once you're playing this game past 2 hours, you're probably wasting your time. That's a common phenomenon for learning anything, right? They talk about like people are like, what's the perfect amount of practice for something you want to practice per day? And I think like anything above like an hour or two is typically not bad, just like not worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm starting to feel that like the harder the levels I get, I'm starting to understand that I think a bit better. But of course the ego part of me wants to beat them as fast as possible. So naturally I want to get more attempts in, even if they're not of the greatest quality. But I do feel a bit like I'm sabotaging myself at this point. In one of Tato's videos, he said the optimal time to practice and play levels is 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, and Tato's based. Like, there's one person who knows what he's talking about. It's Tato. So I'd be inclined to agree with him here. Because I feel like I hit a sweet spot like 30 minutes into playing the game. And then it's just like, I'm pushing past my limit the rest of the time, which is cool. It's cool that I can just kind of be like a stubborn bull, but it's probably not the best use of my time and energy. You know what I'm saying? Oops. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I thought someone was just typing gibberish in chat, but I think they're responding to... What language are you talking in right now? My bad. I unbanned you, Killer GDP BL. I thought that was spam. You weren't spamming. Or maybe it was? Oh, people are speaking Polish? Yeah, let's try to keep it to English only, y'all. All good, though. My mods only know English. There's a Polish name? My bad. You can cancel me. I actually know some Polish. That's fine. I want our chat to stay English only. So that I can moderate it and so that everyone can moderate it. Hope you can beat it today. Thanks, Connor. Not gonna lie, maybe you should react to vids in the middle of streams so then you get less tired and then you can hit the sweet spot again. That's not a bad idea. It's actually not a bad idea at all. I was about to come up with an excuse, but honestly, I think I'm kind of cooked on beef for today. And I do need to film 2 reacts this week, so yeah, let's do that. Let me see. Which one did I want to watch today? Yeah, I think let's rip a quick react chat and then I'll probably end. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna find the video that I want to react to. Hold on. Pause. This is the one I wanted to react to. The player that changed Geometry Dash forever. Because I have a bit of a double feature I want to do. I want to react to this video, and then I also want to react to the story of Geometry Dash's new #1 player. I thought that would be a cool double feature. Probably won't react to this today, but I like the idea of going back in time, because I think this video is like 4 years old or something, and this one is like about Doggy. Does that sound cool? Because I haven't watched these videos, and I want to know more about GD history. Does that make sense? I'm pulling it up. Where is the thing?
This is the story of how one player...
How's the volume? Is that good? Oh, it actually looks kind of perfect. Oh yeah, join the Discord. All right, this is called The Player That Changed Geometry Dash Forever by Samifying. I don't know a lot about Geometry Dash history. I also barely know any of the players. Like, I know Doggy and Zoink. That's about it. So let's watch this video and see if maybe we can all learn something.
Fundamentally changed how people play Geometry Dash.
Oh, whoops.
This is the story of how one player fundamentally changed how people play Geometry Dash forever. The player in question was praised as the best creator in the community, and then he suddenly just vanished without a trace.
Bro's like the Avatar, dude. When the world needed him most, he vanished. Zobros Riot? I have no idea who this video is about.
The only thing he left behind was an account that was mysteriously operated by someone else. It's been years since then, and players today never really found out what actually happened. Where did he go? This video is a personal appreciation letter to this creator. This is the story of Funny Game.
Wait, how's the volume, chat? Is the volume of the video good? Too loud, too quiet? Thoughts? Funny Game made serious? Oh, that's on our Medium Demons list. Nice. Good? Okay, nice. Thanks. So this guy's name's Funny Game, huh? That's a funny name. Sorry. Chapter 1, A Rising Community.
Starting as a mobile game, Geometry Dash quickly rose to be one of the biggest platformers ever. Sharing a lot of gameplay elements with the internet classic The Impossible Game, it quickly dominated the app stores and rose to massive popularity. The game works in a very simple way. you have to reach the end of the level without dying. For stupid people, you see a spike, you click, and therefore you make the tiny square jump. Pretty easy, right? Well, at the start, maybe. The game comes with 21 levels, which all have different songs, different difficulties, and most importantly, different game modes. This little cube is only one out of 7 different game modes you swap in and out of by going through these differently colored portals. And this can get very crazy very quickly. Every once in a blue moon, you mean every once in a blue moon, the game developer RobTop releases a new update, adding a new game mode and a new main level to beat.
But he still hasn't added an update that has a debug map so you can easily drop into the level unmodded. RobTop fixed this. Sorry, I also understand how annoying it is as a software developer. Like, I've talked about this before on stream. That is my suggestion. If RobTop wants to take my suggestion and wipe his butt with it, that's fine. I just think a debug map so that you don't have to download all these mods and hop around in order to use start positions and stuff would be so nice quality of life, bro. Like, so nice. I'm sorry to be annoying. I'm a new player. I don't know if this is a common thing people bring up. I feel like it's something that should be added to the game, preferably next patch.
Beat.
Thank you.
But how on earth is such a simple game, with the last update being 5 years ago, still alive and kicking 9 years later?
Because it's good.
Well, for one reason only. The game comes with an editor, which allows you to create your own levels.
I actually knew that. That's what I'm saying, Ron.
Wherever there is room for creativity, humans will gather to show off what they can come up with.
On God.
This is why level editors in games are always such amazing showcases of the human imagination. Given only a base set of tools, in the span of 9 years, we went from...
I haven't seen most of those levels that Samifying just showcased. Where are those levels, bro? Are those all just above my difficulty bracket? When do I get to play levels? Like, those levels look sick. Am I just too scuffed at the game to play those? They look awesome. Everywhere? Yeah, but they have to be like Insane's minimum, right? Insane Demons? Yeah, I saw one which I know is Insane Demon. I'm gonna play one of those. Oh.
Levels looking like a simple impossible game ripoff to amazing expressions of art and creativity. But very early on, when levels still looked like this.
I'm sorry. And I know I probably should have noticed this earlier.
But...
And maybe this is more a testament to me as a person. I didn't realize that this was a fox talking to me. I frame one accepted that this was Samifying. 2.5 minutes in the video, I was like, oh, that's a fox with a glass of wine. Oh. With a 3 on its chest. Representing a tuft of fur. There are many foxes on YouTube, and we love each and every one of them.
Very early on, when levels still looked like this instead of this, one creator stood out from the rest.
Funny
His
Game?
name was Funny Game.
Hog.
To fully show off how special this player was, we need to go back years and years.
Dude, 2013, I was like not even having a heart that was beating in my chest when I was 2013. Not because I wasn't born, but because I was heartbroken.
Custom levels back then all kind of
I got better.
looked the same. Players only had a very limited toolset to work with. Simple, boring blocks, and only a few gameplay mechanics to play with. They couldn't even use more than one color at the same time. How did people... This naturally led to a lot of levels looking
Is this the nightmare? I hate the nightmare. Sorry.
very similar. They didn't have a lot of options to stand out from another. However, Funny Game was one of the first creators to really stray away from the normal default style of geometry.
Wait, have I played a Funny Game level yet, chat? Or like, is a Funny Game slated in the top 10 most like medium demons, hard demons, insane, etc.? Are we slated to play any Funny Game levels? Or is this a bygone era? I don't know. That's fair.
Dash levels. The best early example I could find of this was Funny Game's...
Oh, that's right. Someone said serious. Someone said serious. Wait, Death Moon was Funny Game? Wait, really? Or is that a meme? Oh, wait, funny game. Death Moon is a good level. Thoughts, chat? GD is a pretty funny game. I'm saying. Oh, so funny game is caustic? Why do you do that? Was he just being like a little goober? Like when some artists will post under or make music under an alternate title, or like how William Shakespeare was 5,000 people all wrapped into one amorphous blob of man. Goofily goobly. Oh,
This level, Crazy Bolt. Guess what the level is about?
wait. It's about a bolt. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's about bolts. I don't know what you expected. The name's Crazy Bolt. You get the
I was close.
idea. You have no idea how cool this was for what, 2013? When the f was this? Basically, for back then, it was
Let's cut down on the fucking swears, funny game. Or sorry, Samifying. Also, sorry, I just swore.
absolutely unheard of for levels to have a theme. You can clearly see Funny Game try to go for a factory theme with these crazy bolts, I said it, just scattered all around the level. This was something new and so creative. 2 years after Funny Game releases that level, a small unknown player would find exactly this level and be inspired to start
That player, Doggy.
his own creating career.
That's my prediction. That's my prediction, chat.
Nah, but who cares about that guy? People back then weren't used
Wait, why does no one care about Doggy? Krami? Now I can't show my mom the video? Okay.
to this kind of creating. It wasn't default blocks anymore, it was something new. And this was only the start.
Oh, it was Samifying. Oh, the joke of that video was he was alluding to there was a player. It was me. That's why when he said he's a loser, he was being self-deprecatory. It was likely not Doggy, but can we be certain? Have you ever seen Doggy and Samifying in the same room? Also consider this. Dogs and foxes are both canines. Or wait, is that true? Yes, foxes are canines. Wait, but that's the AI over you. Canada. Canada. Yeah, there's a fox there. Canids? Huh. I hardly know her. Video.
At no point was this more noticeable than when Geometry Dash finally received the update 1.9. Not only did people now have tons of new cool blocks to play with, but...
Wait, when was 1.9? And we're in 2.2 now? It's crazy, because, like, aren't those, like, several years apart? It's crazy because in some, like, software dev cycles, 1.9 and 2.2, that should be sometimes in the same year. But it's several years apart, right? 200 goons ago? Thank you.
People now could
I appreciate your earnest and sincere answer.
also assign up to 4 colors to objects.
1.9 was like 10 years ago? Oh.
This basically opened up Pandora's box to creating user levels in Geometry Dash as we know them today. A lot of people call update 1.9 the golden age of Geometry Dash. I'm not sure if that's true, but...
I think this is the golden age of Geometry Dash. I think that people who are already a part of the community might look back at 1.9 with rose-tinted glasses. I'd appreciate your thoughts, chat. But I think Geometry Dash is in a current golden age. On top of like Jinxie exposing the game to like so many new players. Like I think it's at its peak popularity in terms of new players. Now, of course, like that's also if you're quantifying success and like goodness of the game's quality with how many people are playing it. Like that's fair enough. But to me, the best thing for works of art, which I would include games as works of art, is how many people can appreciate it. So I actually would say that that would qualify this as like the golden age, or maybe one of the golden ages of Geometry Dash, right? Like I feel like we'd be remiss to ignore that. It's in a dynamic golden age where in a year this will be the golden age, in a few years the golden age will be later. Yeah. It's all a matter of perspective. Like, I don't doubt that 1.9 was probably a golden age, but this has to be like perhaps a content golden age. Is that fair? It's a content golden age. And as a consequence of it, of Geometry Dash being in a content golden age, the player base has grown.
One thing that I know for certain is that Funny Game was about to absolutely pop off.
Wait, so Funny Game's also W pop off? As a player who's played since the beginning, this is the golden age for sure. That's fair. Oh boy? No. Are you sure? A lot of people seem to be talking with a lot of confidence on things they shouldn't be so confident about. All these the GD people could be clones of each other and we wouldn't know. They're just wearing different hats. That sounded like Inspector Gadget. Boop-a-doop-a-doop, Inspector Gadget. This video just got demonetized.
Every single time this guy uploaded a new level, it was an absolute banger. I remember waking up to notifications in the Skype group chats from people asking if others had
Dude, Skype, what a throwback. Rip Skype.
played the new Funny Game level yet. I always got super excited about his levels because for some reason, they just
The fox shaking is cute. I probably shouldn't go back. This is
For
cute.
some reason, they just felt yet. I always got super excited about his levels
That's cute.
because for some reason, they just felt different. They felt sincere. Like there was a guy who genuinely cared about making a cool and fun level to play instead of just making a generic level just to get it featured on the main page. You know who you are. The attention to detail.
That was me. Yeah, I've been making a few featured levels. Just make them generic, and that's how I know Rob Top's gonna like them. Wink. With Mentos fresh and full of life. You know?
Was insane for the time. For example, these notes in La Campanella actually are the notes of the song, which I for some reason didn't know. Did he actually use the right notes? Did he? No, don't tell me. The man was clearly putting in a lot.
And that's attention to detail, chat. Some people would never do that. Some people would simply refuse to do that. Funny how we've never seen Zoink and Batman in the same room. That's because they just don't really talk to each other anymore.
A lot of hard work into his levels. Work that went beyond what most other creators would be willing to go through for a tiny level in a 4-year mobile game. And people noticed exactly that, elevating Funny Game to a somewhat godlike status in the community. Something that people didn't notice, however, was Funny Game himself. He never really interacted with the community that much, and
Dude was like a silent guardian, a silent protector. Wait, did he like value the anonymity, I guess? Wait, Funny Game may have actually been Batman.
therefore was surrounded by a lot of mystery. This, however, was not the only reason why
Is that oh, that's Jack Daniels.
he was a
I thought that was
bit
hot.
of a mystery. Why are you standing so far away? It is 2015. Players from all around the world wake up to see a new level featured at the top of the list called
My brain just combined. I thought this said Death Mom. Because I saw your mom and I saw and my brain, does your brain ever do that? Where like when it's close. I don't have dyslexia, but like sometimes my brain is just like Death Mom and Your Moon. Death Mom? It could be a great level, bro.
Death Moon.
If you just set your mind to it and made it for me. Maybe if someone makes Death Mom here, I'll play it.
This level was made by someone called Caustic, and man,
Something tells me, chat, Caustic might actually be freaking funny name. Or funny game. I keep messing.
was it sending waves through the community. Everyone was talking about this level. It was outstanding. So many creative effects, such unique art, and the entire aesthetic just felt amazing. And
I played Death Moon. It's all right.
The craziest thing was, whoever this person was, it was his first level. It
I fluked from 64%, by the way.
didn't even take a day for people to start theorizing that Caustic might be a secret alt account of Funny.
Well, yeah, because look, if you it's like, have y'all seen Harry Potter? You know the clip from I just said clip. I'm so streamer brain rot. You know the part of Chamber of Secrets where Tom Marvolo floats around the letters and then it rearranges and it says, "I am Lord Voldemort." If you do that with Caustic, it says
Funny game. But
funny game.
that would be ridiculous, right? Who would upload an entire level they spent weeks or months on to a different account, hiding their identity? Well, Funny Game for some reason. Remember earlier when I
Is he? I think he was just. I think he was a little quirked up and he just wanted to have a little fun with it, you know?
explained that you can just feel when you play a Funny Game level. It turns out all the people saying the level felt like a Funny Game level, they were right. He was the owner of the account Caustic. Why would he hide his identity?
It's crazy how like a level creator's signature can be so recognizable just from like the feel of their level. Is that crazy to me? Like that's actually really cool that so many players were like, man, this really feels like a fun, like that's beautiful to me. Can I just say that? That's beautiful. It's like listening to a song by your favorite artist and being like, wow, this is the Beatles. And it's the Beatles. Does no one else have chills right now? That's beautiful. I could cry.
Identity? We don't really know. All we know is that this level was amazing, and basically everyone who played it instantly fell in love with it. We now enter 2016.
Can I be honest, chat? I'm understanding why some of you are biased towards Death Moon now, because I played Death Moon fully out of the context of this video. Watching this video makes me like Death Moon more. Is that messed up? Like, I feel like understanding the lore of stuff sometimes gives you a deeper appreciation for the thing itself.
2.0 released not too long ago, and even more revolutionary features were added to the game, including move triggers, basically unlimited color channels, even more crazy blocks to play with, and with those, the floodgates opened. 2.0 was the era levels really started to look like the levels that we see today, and leading the push was of course Funny Game. Abyss. This has to be one of my favorite levels from Funny Game.
Is that Iron Man? I'm surprised he made an appearance when we've been talking about Batman this whole time.
Basically showed everyone in the community what was actually possible with the new move triggers added to the game. The most insane thing about this level was the fully moving custom backgrounds. Before this, almost nobody even thought of the idea to create your own backgrounds. And
So that's why we have moving backgrounds. So that's why the moving background on B exists. Why I gotta
make them move. Finally, levels could jump away from the 20 default backgrounds provided by the game, and the community noticed. All of a sudden, levels with custom backgrounds were popping up everywhere, with Funny Game seemingly being the one to massively popularize the concept. Another game-changing thing this level introduced was the low detail mode. By touching this trigger at the start, it would disable tons of objects everywhere, making the level easier to...
People in chat tell me to play with low detail mode sometimes, especially like when my game is like lagging and stuff, but I just feel like, is that a thing that people like, I'm talking about with streamers. Like, I feel like I want, I don't know, like, because when I was practicing the start position for Skeletal Shenanigans, I had some people who were just like, where is all the decoration? Like, I feel like viewers care about seeing the whole decoration of the level. I get low detail mode being a good performance thing, but I feel like when you're making content or a video around it, you kind of can't play with that. You know what I'm saying? Am I crazy? Low detail is chosen by the creator, so it depends on the level if the deco is gone or not. Okay, so it's a case-by-case basis. I guess I can try low detail mode sometimes, but if it like strips the level of most of what makes the level what it is, like it did with Skeletal Shenanigans, or at least with the start position I played of Skeletal Shenanigans, I probably won't do it.
Run for low-end devices like phones. This is a concept that to this day has become the standard of every big level.
This level's breathtaking.
Without a low detail mode, you basically cut out a huge percentage of the player base that can't handle these insane complex levels.
Yeah, me. I play on a freaking TI-84.
Over 2.0 and even the start of 2.1, Funny Game kept releasing banger after banger after banger. Serious, with one of the first big effort boss fight.
Wait, is this the same Sirius, the medium demon that I'm going to play? That's on my top 10 most like medium demons list. This is Sirius? Spoilers. 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 It is nice.
Concepts. Lonely Travel, basically spawning an
Wait! He also made Lonely Travel? Lonely Travel is literally after B, chat. Wait! That is crazy serendipitous timing. We're literally the level we're going to play after B is Lonely Travel, which is a funny game level.
entire trend of really long levels. Nemesis, Don't Cry, Puzzle Trials, Simplism. He was the peak of the creator community, and it seemed like nothing could bring him down.
Back in those days, he was revolutionary.
He is by far one of the most influential creators this game has ever seen.
You could like make the effects that he did, but nobody thought of doing that stuff.
Some immediate examples I can think
But what happened?
of is like Requiem. If you look at one part, he made like pretty much a lava pool out of just traditional objects before we were able to make custom animations, custom sprites and everything.
Have your own levels gotten influenced by Funny Game over the years?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's stuff like Thanatos, which you look at and you can like kind of pick apart the discrepancies. If you stare too hard at a level, you can tell what's wrong with it. When I'm like making levels, I think about, well, if I just get the general feel of it and I don't like hurt myself trying to think about the details in this way too much, I can get away with it and still like enjoy playing the game. Like looking at Funny Game levels, you can tell it was all about the idea, and that's what really brought a lot of people into it.
That is a really good way to put it. So you would say you learned like to care less about the like small details.
Yeah, more or less get the bigger picture. If you focus on the bigger picture and that is the coolest part about the level, that is a good thing for me at least.
I was like, how do you make a smooth
Dude, I'm sorry. I was just like, I was trying to wait till the end of that section. I'm genuinely so moved. I think one of the most beautiful things about just life in general is when, one, I love creative people. I think creative people are the lifeblood of humanity. I think when creative people create, the world is a better place. But two, I think it's just a testament to how it's just so lovely that someone, through the sheer act of their own creativity, can inspire others and completely change the way that people think and process their own creativity. That's so, yeah, it's inspirational. That's beautiful to me. Like, I genuinely was like, I was kind of getting a little foggy-eyed there for a second. Or is that the word? Yeah. I don't know. That's really cool. Damn. I had no idea. For this video, I had no idea. I'm just like, duh, who's this guy?
effect like this. It was this effect. Yeah, this is where I pretty much started creating, because I was like, I created in 1.8, but only like on and off, right? And then I played this level and I saw this effect here. That's pretty much what made me open the editor and be like, I want to learn this. And then I never stopped from there.
Wow.
And then suddenly,
that's the true mark of like, what's the word? Like to take someone who otherwise would not be doing something and inspire them to the point of action. I think that's the dream of any great creator. Like that's the ultimate compliment. Surely by you creating something, you inspired someone who otherwise would not have been compelled to act to create. That's, I don't know how else to put that into words that like blows y'all's minds. That's sick.
things changed. It seemed the tide was turning on Funny Game. Simplism was what many people considered to be the end of an era. Times were changing. The entire creating landscape moved to a new place, and it seemed like Funny Game just couldn't keep up. Ever since Simplism, everyone in the community has just been confused. We clearly felt that levels like Titanium Buster had something off about them. Something was wrong, which made most people in the community think that Funny Game just disappeared, and now someone else was making levels on his account. And
what?
The most shocking thing is, we were right.
Dude, that's dude, I was about to say people can be so weird and parasocial. I was so cynical for a second. I was literally about to be like, dude, all right. artists are allowed to have ebb and flow periods. Just because someone's level is a little off or they release a couple that are off doesn't mean that you should ridicule them and like come up with these conspiracy theories that they were replaced. Oh my God.
Over the years, theories were crafted as to why funny game levels suddenly felt so different. One of them was a rumor floating around.
Was bro bought by Starbucks? What happened?
That funny game got hacked and someone just straight up stole his account. Account hacks have been very common over the years. Players got their levels deleted, they lost their accounts, they got impersonated, and so on. This is why the account hack theory was so believable to me. However, that is not what actually happened. To make this video, I contacted players who basically were as close as you can get to funny game. The story they told me is quite strange and will need a bit of context, but this is what I believe actually happened.
Yeah,
When
you got me
are
hook,
as
line, sinker.
praised and loved as funny game, the pressure can be intense. Every time you create a new level, people expect only the best from you. This is
expectation, bro. It hits you from both sides. Your own expectation as a creator of what something needs to be, and an expectation from the people who view and appreciate your art. It hits you from both sides. It hits you from both sides, chat.
something all creators deal with in a different way, but I don't think anyone ever had to live up to his own standards like Funny Game did. The pressure to perform must have been awful for Funny Game. Stuff like this can slowly drag you down over the years, and I've been told that's something he suffered with a lot. Even before Simplism, Funny Game felt burned out. It was as if he couldn't keep up with the new era of crazy creators joining the game. This made it really hard for him to find time and motivation for levels, and at the end, it kinda got him burned out for the 2.1 update. This was only a small part of the problem, however. The biggest problem being the job he worked for. I'm not going to share his job because I want to respect his privacy. Just take my word that none of us would have time to focus on a mobile game if we worked in the same line of work. So this is where he stood. With a looming burnout and real life slowly catching up to him, he was left with a big dilemma. Should he just fade away from the game, only to be remembered as a creator from the past? Or could he maybe keep it going somehow, just for a bit, until he has more time? Well, Funny Game chose the second option. He decided to give his account away to a friend. If what I was told is correct, this was a full-on teacher and student relationship where Funny Game would teach the other person how to create levels just like he did. The plan was to create the illusion that Funny Game never left. Maybe he thought this would give him time to take a break so he could relax and refresh his mind a bit. But we all know how it turned out in the end. We are now approaching the end of 2.1. With the new update 2.2 just over the horizon, we haven't heard a single word.
This was 4 years ago.
From Funny Game ever since they swapped.
Damn, dude. Sorry. I just had to shut up. That was so compelling. Jesus. Like, life's so hard, man. I hate jobs and work. I hate how jobs and work get in the way of people who want to be great creatives. I hate that that prevents them from being able to create the way they can. And I think it's such, I talked a bit about this in the Tato video. I really admire people who, in spite of their day job or whatever they need to do to make ends meet, they're still able to push through it and still create. I mean, one, to just create anything for the sake of itself and for the sake of you is amazing in and of itself. But to create at the level where you also are able to inspire others while having to just like do what living in this life forces you to do. Like you have to work, you have to earn a wage. At least a lot of us do. Depending on your country, it might vary. But dude, like, God. And then the discussion about burnout too. This is just so freaking real, man. I just sympathize, empathize, every single word under the sun. And this is such a good video because in literally less than 15 minutes, I learned who this guy was and I'm fully on his side. And I feel heartbroken, man. I feel devastated. Literally this last part, the disappearance, I had full body chills for most of it. Damn.
Funny game, if you by accident are watching this video, I want to let you know that there are tons of people in this community who will never forget your amazing contributions to the game. They may not mean a lot to you, but your levels definitely played a really big—
And what a disservice. What a I mean, W Samifying, first of all, like, subscribe. What a disservice that I, as an ignorant new Geometry Dash player, just traipse into the room, play a bunch of, like, freaking levels, and I have no idea about this. This is why we need YouTube videos. We need the work of people like Samifying who make well-edited, well-put together, like, Samifying talk to a bunch of Funny Games friends and that kind of thing. Like, it's crazy to me, bro. The fact that there are just so many complicated stories like this happening under the freaking hood of every single game, every single community, like just the freaking anthropology of humanity, bro. And I never knew. But now watching this video, I know. That's insane. Like a story that possesses so much humanity just flies under the radar. Simply because, I've talked about this before on stream, if a tree falls in the woods but no one's there to hear it. Wow. Bro, I'm gonna need to lie down after this video, I don't know.
Part in this game's success. From La Campanella to Death Moon to Abyss to Lonely Travel. All of these are ingrained into the community forever, and nothing will change that. Wherever you are right now, I hope life is treating you well, and if it isn't, I hope this video maybe helps make your day a bit better. You definitely haven't been forgotten, and the book of Funny Game is still wide open. Maybe on the next page you'll decide to pay us a visit again. Thank you for making some banger levels and inspiring me to pick up creating. If he's watching this video, if you have to say anything to Funny Game, what would you say?
If I wouldn't have picked up your levels back then and looked at like how you build and the effects you make, I would have probably dropped GD. Without you, I probably wouldn't be here right now, so I thank you for that. And I miss you.
Thank you for creating levels in the way you do, because there aren't a lot of people who can do it properly, and you show people how to actually make engaging levels.
I think levels like Death Moon as well as Sirius were both just so new in their respective categories that the rest of the levels that followed past that all took inspiration from that.
Personal message to Funny Game, something you want to let him know?
Funny Game, hit me up, we should collab.
Yeah!
I'm sad. Wait, so this video is from 4 years ago. Have we heard anything from Funny Games since then? This video was published February 1st, 2022. It's now March 3rd. That's weird. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I thought I read this was February 2nd. I thought it was 2/2 and then, like, March. A couple of months ago, Funny Game posted on YouTube a video titled A with what seemed a preview to a level. It's possible he might come back. W! Okay. There's a potentially good ending of the story. Dude, I might cry. Damn, dude. Like, I thought this was going to be a fun video. I didn't know I was going to be sad. Like, this was not a clickbait title. This is the player that changed Geometry Dash forever. I thought it was going to be an empowering story. Instead, it was just like, hey, the community's still kind of grieving the loss of this creator that really meant a lot to us. Damn. There are a few goats returning. I mean, that's awesome. All right, well, W this video. The next video I want to react to, I'm not going to do it today, but the next video I want to react to is, we now know about historically one of the most important or influential Geometry Dash players. But we're going to watch next time. Wait, where is this? We're going to watch the doggy video next time. Sound good, chat? We've learned about Geometry Dash past. We now need to learn about Geometry Dash present. But W. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I enjoyed reacting to that. And now, chat. Wait, where'd Game Chops go? It's time for me to end. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Sorry we didn't get that far in B today. I'll end the prediction. W stream? I feel like the react made it all worth it, no? Do we beat B today? No, I'm a failure. This might be my freaking, not magnum opus, bro, but this is definitely my biggest op of all time. I actually can't believe it. Ah! All right, chat. Well, also tomorrow's stream might be a little bit shorter because I have my haircut. So I think I might need to end early tomorrow, but yeah, sorry about that. All right. Have a good rest of your day, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Yeah, hopefully that stuff's fixed tomorrow. Let's BB tomorrow. Bye.